never good enough. I wrote a little song for you.
Love the music in this game. Hello everybody and welcome back to Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. Okay, so we're in North Carolina. Okay, I feel like I can't speak with this music this loud. Okay. Okay, so we've been up here. We took the train down to Carolina. Okay. Now I'm remembering. What's that heart mean? Oh, I figured out the whistle thing. Wait. Isn't it working? Oh, see? You walk faster. Oh, this is so cool. That's so cool. Okay. So I have to use the actual arrows. Right now I'm using WASD. Okay, so let's see what this is. Hear a story. This kindly old man sharing the shade under the bridge with you tells you a few rambling stories, some true seeming, some conspicuously less so. All true, he assures you. There's history in this place going all the way back to the Indian times. Strange stuff happens around here. Can't all be true. My eyes just started watering really bad. Sure it is, he scoffs. And then, as if to prove himself right, he launches into a story about the woman communing with wood spirits. And this one, you know, it's the story of the woman praying in the woods. But wilder and stranger than you remember. I know that one. See then? The old man laughs. So I ain't pulling your leg. It's all true. Yeah, it's my fucking story, you dumb bitch. Frickin' cut your ass. Okay, so there's another train. Oh my gosh, look at the country.
He sings as he works.
Why do some of them have voices?
His voice warm and soft as the late afternoon sun. The air's sweet with the tang of recently cut sugar cane. There's a practiced, almost soothing precision to the way he works. He looks up and nods hello.
Hello.
Making molasses, he says
Molasses.
to the unasked question. I sell the black stripe in town. Farmers use it for feed. Bitter as hell.
I thought molasses was sweet. I thought it was like syrup. It smells strange. Asked to try some.
I don't notice it no more. I've been doing this a while. I keep back a few bottles to share.
They feed it to
I don't charge neither.
To the
Folks around
animals.
here
I don't want to eat
need
it.
what they can get. Makes a mean loaf of bread. He nods at the barrels. I'm about done filtering. Got to boil it next. Lend a hand?
Sure. I thought molasses was like, because I mean, obviously you've heard the term like lower than molasses because it's like a syrup and it's very slow running. Like if you turned it upside down, it moves really slow. I thought it was sweet though.
You help him haul the barrels over to the metal boiler. You pour in the juice and set the fire. It's hot work. He fetches water and dark bread, and you share the small meal and a smile.
Aw.
It's good to find another who takes joy in honest labor.
Hell yeah. Yay! The man who made molasses. No. Inventory. Stories, journey log, map, progress. Can I not see my money and my health and my sleep? Okay. Actually, I want to look at the map. See where we're going. I want to head towards South Carolina. Wait, have we already been over here? No. Wait, where did we... No, we started in Washington. I totally forgot about that. How did we get all the way over there? Oh. Did we come down through California? Oh, and then we went up through Colorado. Oh, I'm so confused. I don't know where the hell I am. So I think we went up this way and then we came back down. I can't tell ya. I don't know. What's that heart? Oh, it's my health. Okay. Alright. We're crossing into South Carolina. You smell the campfire before you see it. A young man turns a roast bird on a makeshift spit. Wandering? He asks. So am I. Stay a while. Folks like us gotta share times. Share when times are good, right? He shares his lunch. Fresh cooked fowl. Caught only an hour ago. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, good sir. Okay. Well, it doesn't seem there's much over here. Crossing into Georgia. Here's the 17. Go back this way. It really is the country. I like the cities better. Looks like we got some plantations or something.
Excusez-moi. Beckoning you over, the woman shows you a letter, beautifully typeset on thick vellum. You're struck by the scent of a fancy department store. She points on the parchment to the address. This address, you know? Her accent is very thick.
Take a closer
You are
look.
dismayed to read the first paragraph. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet. And the address under the monogram in the letterhead. 12345 Road Street,
You've been
Anytown,
bamboozled.
USA. The woman blinks, hopefully, leaning close over your shoulder.
Yes? You know this place?
She asks. Poor woman. She's been tricked.
There's some son of a bitches out there.
This place doesn't exist, you try to explain as loud and slowly as possible.
Of course she exists.
The woman snorts, thumping a fist to her chest. You struggle to make yourself understood, but the poor woman whisks the letter away and stomps down the street. Ah well.
C'est la vie. Well, dumb bitch, try to tell ya. Good luck finding any town USA. Okay, so this is back in North Carolina. Should we head back up and then come back down, or I don't know.
No fence, gate, or sign marks the entrance to the cemetery. Just a moment ago, you weren't surrounded by graves, and now you are.
Oh, jeez.
How long have you been stepping on dead folks, fully unaware?
Sick.
A wood board, bleached white. Unknown. The word was painted on black by a steady hand, each letter signed with a flourish. Whoever made this memorial had more compassion than money.
Hold a moment
You're
of silence.
already quiet, so maybe it's silly. But you instill that silence with intent. What else could someone do? A sparrow calls. Seems birds don't have much respect for the dead. You notice the grave marker isn't dug into the ground, just propped up on a tree. Looks nicer now, but unmoored as these markers are.
Good deed, good deed.
This grave, in front of this tree. Does this memorial even belong to it?
The anonymous grave. See this little house on the border of South and North Carolina? Hello. We're hiring pickers, the farmland says. Today only. He drives over you. 30 or 40 people are already making their slow way across the impossible vast field that touches the hazy horizon. Backbreaking work, but the folks are friendly and the pay is okay. Did we work? I'm confused. Alright, let's look at the map. Okay. Okay, so the white line is our journey, right? So where... How did we get from Washington to all the way over there? I don't see a white line. Because I remember talking about Portland and shit. I don't know, I'm confused. I am very, very confused. Oh, let's whistle. It's not working. There we go. Oh, this does actually help. I have to hold control now for some reason. Keep going. Okay, we're there.
Faded shotgun houses sit in rows under the tall shadows of smokestacks. A worker in full uniform
I had a drink.
hollers from a porch. "Hey, traveler! Throw me inside! Got some literature here!" As you shut the door,
I think you pronounced that a little
the man
wrong. I think
glances
you need to be
out the
reading a little bit
window
more.
and draws the shades. "Landlord toss you out? Ha! Don't mind me. It's none of my business." He pries up a floorboard with a crowbar.
What the fuck?
You glance over the man's shoulder to see inside the compartment. Canned goods, a pile of leaflets, the wood stock of a rifle. He replaces the board and stands. He hands you a can of whole potatoes, then a leaflet which reads, "No evictions, no fascists, no hunger." Headed back to the shop, but we'll have a Bible meet soon.
I travel around. Bible meet?
Bible meet. If you don't know James 5:1 by heart, learn it. That's our favorite scripture.
Why did that minus a heart? I like the song. Okay. I don't think that there's anything else up here for me to see, so I think maybe we should follow this road to Georgia. Oh, fuck you. No. Can't see shit. I don't like this. Alright, here we go. I can't go to the side. Shit. Crap, I'm not hitting Q anymore. My gosh, it's so hard to do this with all my fingies.
Well, I'm gonna cast my stones o'er the wall.
It's shift, not control. Ah, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. I can't do this. For fuck's sake! Alright, I gotta use two hands for this. Okay. Someone come pick me up, please. I'm getting sleepy. Pick me up, you dumb host. What the hell?
My vagrant song.
Can we make it to Atlanta? Is that established yet? Is that a city where I could sleep somewhere? I don't know. I see something up here. You fucking hoes! Let me sleep with you. Well, did I already go to these places, or are they just not places that you can explore? Not exactly sure. Oh my gosh, you guys are freaking bitches. Alright, I'm done trying with your asses. There we go. Alright, we're in Savannah. Alright, let's search this. Is Savannah more established than Atlanta?
The cave is really a man-made hole breaching into an earthen mound. The man, khakis dirtied by kneeling on the rough earth, has assembled a macabre little pile of skulls to the side.
Readying these for sale, friend.
He wipes his hands on his pants.
This pile of skulls, clearly claimed from his enemies by an Indian chieftain, would be perfect for any cabinet of curiosities or sideshow attraction.
Yeah, why dig up a
Why,
grave?
these skulls belong to no one. They're just here, lying under this mound, waiting for an enterprising soul to make something of them.
Yeah, I'm
Isn't
sure
this what
that's
America's
why.
all about?
I'm sure that's why, you idiot.
Little sunlight reaches that deep in, but you can still see the skeletal remains. Their heads carelessly removed, laying neatly in their excavated resting places, each one lovingly surrounded by stone effigies, earthenware, and copper plates in the shape of winged warriors.
You fucking dick. Alright, let's threaten him. Let's see what happens.
You pause and consider this small man, greedily arranging someone's remains as though they were a trinket for a mantelpiece.
Tell him to fuck off or make up. Let's make up a ghost story. That's what it's about. Stories.
It's crude and ridiculous, but he's a crude and ridiculous man. You have him run off the mound, sworn never to tell of what he's seen, for fear of monsters and ghosts.
That's right. Fuck off.
It's a small thing, but a kindness you hope.
Hopefully our ghost story goes around. I need to sleep. Can someone let me sleep here?
Emerge from the underbrush and find yourself at the edge of a field. A farmhouse sits at the other end. Close by, large family is tending to the plants together. They pause and regard you, almost nervously.
Hello there?
The grandmother asks.
Hello.
The family is almost too nice to you.
Oh God.
When you ask for water, they don't even let you walk to the pump by the house. A child runs back to the shed for a folding chair, and they serve you lemonade in a glass among the lettuce heads.
They're gonna murder me.
Halfway through your glass, you notice someone moving furtively down by the house. The cuffs of his white shirt are stained red. The father sees your look
Uh-oh.
and shifts to block your view. His eyes are bright, and his teeth are bared in something like worry.
How do you like your lemonade?
It's a good
His
thing
wife
I'm a
arrives with a bag
white
full
man
of sandwiches for
during
you,
this time.
and the whole family ushers you back into the woods, waving, wishing you well. You take one look back over your shoulder. The man by the wall is gone.
Oh, a campfire. Cool. Didn't even see that there. I want to look at this real fast, and then we'll stop and sleep by the campfire. I think that's what I do. Do I sleep? This man can barely wait to get through the pleasantries before asking if you've heard the story. 110% true, he says. I heard it from my nephew, and it happened to someone else he knows. The man launches into his telling. It's polished. He's obviously done this many times before. He tells you the story of a man who has traveled 600 miles to find a single job. You recognize the bones of it from your experience of the couple parted by unemployment. It's been embellished and it's interim though. Afterwards, you thank the man and move onwards. You'll have to remember that version, even if it's not quite what happened. It's a good story. Sack. Alright, so let's go sleep. I think this is sleeping. I hope it's not the same guy as last time. Austin Walker.
Evening there. You looking for a sermon or just a chat? Don't
Just
really
the
matter,
chat,
frankly.
boy.
First thing I ever learned behind the pulpit is that every homily is just a conversation. Ain't as one-sided as you
Why
might
is
think.
there
either.
always graves?
Preachers ain't shepherds. They're cowboys. They got to run with the flock, keep them directed without fencing them in. So how about you take a seat and guide us somewhere? Anyway, tell me
Okay.
a tragic story, something with true grief.
Okay, I can do that. Tell the story of Mason's loss. Yeah, let's tell this. Tell the story of Mason's loss, focusing on the tragic parts.
God's cruel sometimes, ain't he?
Yeah?
Death? Well, Ma died a few years after I was born. Pops used to tell me she was beautiful and that I had her eyes and her sense
Aw.
of conscience. But he always said it like it was an insult.
Oh.
Hey, you have any spooky campfire tales? Feels appropriate out here, right?
I do. Tell a story to the seance. Oh, yes. That's a spooky one. Feels like we're going in order here.
Oh, you could rattle a congregation's bones, I bet.
Hell yeah.
Luck? Forget about luck. Think about necessity. See, you focus on luck, you end up dreaming about what-if scenarios. But ain't nothing promised. You hear me? Instead, think on what you know you can do. What you have to do.
What I kind of wish, because I feel like you tell the story, they're like, tell me something funny. And then you tell them a funny story, and they make a comment like, oh, that was so funny. Or they're like, oh, that was not funny at all. And then they just start rambling off about something random, and I have no idea what they're talking about. Like with Mason, he was just constantly talking about something tragic, and it's like, I just told a funny story. Why can't you relate it to the funny story instead of just something random, I guess? I don't know, because then he's going to be like, tell me a love story, and then it's just going to go off
Learn to do
something
it right.
random.
Anyway, why don't you tell me a scary story? You must have heard some good ones.
Scary. Metal worker in the company house. Okay, that's the one we just met. Farmers who gave you lemonade. Ooh, that's kind of scary. The silent twins. Yeah, ooh, the devil. Let's do this one. Tell the story of the silent twins.
Oh, you got me for a second with that one. Bondage?
Yeah, it got me too.
Yeah. Met my daddy's daddy once. One time is all I needed to know that some chains ain't ever coming off you. Don't matter what sort of proclamation a white man in a suit makes. You must have seen some pretty wild stuff on the road. What's the most exciting thing you've seen?
So I think actually it might have to do with the cards. So like if I talk about this, he's going to talk about heaven, desires, wishes. If I talk about this, he's going to talk about freedom. Okay. So what did he ask for? Thrilling. Okay. What's this? Quinn's Adventures. The Grave Robber. The Woman. The Deer. The Ancient. Let's tell this one. Is this one thrilling? I don't know. It might just be sad.
Huh. That one's trying to be scary, right?
Oh.
Don't work on me, I guess. The past? Huh. My earliest memories of my mother and father teasing each other, laughing about something I didn't quite understand, putting on voices,
Oh
playing
shit, I forgot to
games.
look at the topic.
This was back before she passed. Lately, my journey's been pretty ordinary, just walking church to church. What about you? Been on any adventures?
Okay, so this one... Whoa, we can't see. Cool. Adventures. He wants a thrilling story again. I don't fucking know. Girl with strange stories. Mysterious, no. Molasses. The winged goat. Alright, let's tell him about this one. He likes God and the devil and stuff like that.
Sorry, that kind of thing don't scare me anymore, if that's what you're going for. Sadness? No. The preacher ain't allowed to be sad, except for a certain sort of sadness. You understand? We have to be sad.
I forgot to look
we have
at
to
the
lift up
damn
the community,
topic.
challenge injustice.
Ah!
Folks like me can't be sad for ourselves when it's the congregation that really hurts. Well,
we gained his
I gotta
trust.
get moving on. I have a sermon to give in the morning, and the church is a long night of walking that way.
Okay.
Walk like you're blessed, child, because even if you ain't, that's the only way you'll find your holy self.
Thanks, sermon. Or preacher, I mean, not sermon. Okay, so Jimmy's parable. Alright, so let's see. That's what's over here. Ooh, we're in Jacksonville. We're now in Florida. Where are the big cities at? Alright, here's a story. Here's a story. Here's a story. You spend a while in the cool shade at the gas station. You notice 3 kids sitting beside their family car while their parents argue loudly with the cashier inside. Wait, we've already heard this. We've already heard this story. He starts telling them the story about the shouting between the female bootleggers and the cops. You realize most instantly that he's telling a new version of the tale of the woman arrested for bootlegging, but with new, exciting, over-the-top details. He tells it well. The parents come stomping furiously out of the gas station to make yourself scarce, missing the end of the boy's story, but the part you heard is definitely easier to remember. We already heard that with the pigeon one. Why'd they repeat that? That's weird. Hey, there's a fire there. 2 musicians beckon you over. Billy Split. It's our shows in 5 minutes. You play the upright bass? You don't. Doesn't matter. Keep plucking this string. Look, we'll pay. You fake it for a couple songs, feeling like an idiot, but hey, you get paid. Sack. Alright, let's do this last one.
His smile lights up the room, or rather the cab of the locomotive. Folks gather round as he holds the pull cord. He's a showman through and through.
You'll want to cover your ears now for this next part.
Oh god.
Sure doesn't help much. Engineer pulls that chain and the whistle blasts
The hell's in his
inside your
hand?
skull. He just smiles through it all. Man must be half deaf. A round of
Darnation!
applause erupts from the small crowd. He passes out bubble gum to the shell-shocked kids, half of them in awe, half in tears.
Remember now who gets you there on the advertised. Casey
Whippoorwillow.
Jones.
Everyone's all talk as they head back to their seats. That engineer sure is handsome. Gosh, and that
Really?
whistle sounded just like a whippoorwill, didn't it? Ain't this the way to travel?
Casey Jones, the theatrical railroader. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to end the episode there. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked, please leave a like. And if you want to see more in the future, make sure you subscribe. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.